does get the ball, and he's going to take it for over the court, give me your point.
Hello again, and welcome to BATV's broadcast of Brookline High School girls hockey. Today, the Warriors take on the Newton North Tigers, and Nick Bove alongside Zach Bright here. Zach, this is a very special matchup between these two teams on a very special night. It is senior night here at Walter Brown.
Yeah, when speaking of seniors for these Warriors, you got to talk about Sydney Karnofsky, fourth in the Bay State Conference in scoring this year. She was actually second last year, has 22 goals this year, 11 assists. She's an electrifying player. Look for the Warriors to lean on her often and early.
And for Newton North, they have a very special player themselves, another senior captain. Can you tell us about her?
Yeah, Katie Caruso is really a special player, very powerful, great hands, and a very, very strong shot. You're going to see her both try and create opportunities for herself, as well as kind of be a setup man and look for her teammates looking for her in the slot to kind of get that nice one-timer going.
And this is a rivalry matchup between these two teams. They haven't been doing too hot this season. For Brookline High School, they come in actually doing pretty well. Yeah,
Brookline's coming off of a 7-2 win versus Peabody, and that is huge for them. 7 goals. The offense finally found some life. On the other hand, Newton North really struggling this year, coming in with 8 straight losses, does not have a league win. It's going to be interesting if they can get motivated for this one.
So it should be an exciting matchup between two rivals on senior night. The action is coming up right now.
Probably be back around 8. I'm probably going to order food, kind of leave here and come back and eat it, and then I'm planning on going to trivia night. But I got to go, okay?
And we are underway here at Walter Brown Arena. This matchup between Brookline High School and Newton North High School. And puck goes into the bench, so a quick stoppage in play 9 seconds into this matchup.
Senior night here for the Warriors. A bunch of fabulous players being honored, particularly Sydney Karnofsky, Sandra Richardson, Catherine Walensky, all main contributors for this Warrior team.
Puck dumped in behind the Newton North net and played out, but not quite out by Newton North. Now they'll take it ahead. That's Katie Caruso, the captain, bringing it out to neutral ice. Right in front of the Newton North bench. Puck is dumped back behind and into the Brookline defensive zone and dumped back in behind the net. Long chase for both teams. Icing cleared off. Sydney Karnofsky battling with Katie Caruso down low. Kayla McMillan joining them. And now Brookline comes away with it. Nice pass into the slot, but misplayed, and now Newton North will take it back the other way. This is Bridget Gillis to the far face-off circle. She loses it along the half boards, but picked up back at the point and dumped down into the corner. Played down and around behind the net. Intercepted by Newton North, and a quick shot and a nice save by Megan Zach. Brookline trying to get it out of and away from the boards, and now Sydney Karnofsky will come skating around with it at center ice. She dumps it down in, and the Warriors will get their first line change of the game.
And no one's really had a good look so far. That quick shot that Zach just saved, really nice reflexes. Saw the puck all the way, never had a chance.
Nice clearing pass there by Katie Caruso. Intercepted in the defensive zone by Brookline High School. Down along the half boards, Isabella Pirozzolo fighting hard for it. Now intercepted by Newton North. They take a shot and a goal from the face-off circle. That is number 10, Nicole Quinn, freshman forward. She gets Newton North their first goal of the game. 13:03 into this matchup.
Quinn with a great move right there. Was skating hard left. Saw Zach commit to her right side and then just wristed it back to the side that she had left. Great far post shot right there by Quinn, and it gives Newton North, who coming into this game has lost 8 in a row, an early goal right now.
Well, Brookline High School definitely isn't out of it. This is bound to be a high-scoring affair. And the team that's going to come ahead is the one that's going to take advantage of all the turnovers. Brookline was offsides, and they tried to play the puck. Instead, it goes back out into neutral ice. Now, Leah Howard will take it back the other way for the Tigers. She streaks up the left side, has a nice centering pass. She had Olympia Diamantopoulos in the slot, but the pass couldn't connect, and now it's cleared back out into center ice.
Diamantopoulos with a great read right there, anticipating that centering pass into the slot. It's all over it and deflected it out of the Brookline zone.
Dump back in, and Brookline will take advantage with a line change. Is now Newton North skating back with it. Intercepted there by number 14, Catherine Walensky, one of the seniors honored here on senior night. Dump behind the net and taken out by Ashley Smith. She loses the puck. And now skating hard is Sydney Karnofsky. She tries to bring it two kinds of wraparounds, and she is stoned by Courtney Leahy. There's the whistle, stopping the clock. 11:51 to go here in the first period.
Yeah, Brookline could have maybe had a little bit better chance if Sandra Richardson didn't just crash the net so quickly. If she stayed more, maybe 5-10 feet away, she would have had a beautiful centering pass from Karnofsky, put it top shelf.
Face-off won by Karnofsky. She passes it back out to the point. And another shot from down low. That one looked like it was by Catherine Walensky. So the face-off will come again to Leahy's right side.
Seems like Brookline's really just trying to throw everything at the net right now, hoping to get a couple of rebounds, some easy loose puck goals. We'll see how it plays out for them.
Another face-off won by Brookline High School. Pirazzolo takes a shot out from the high face-off circle, and it's cleared out into the corner. And now played out by Newton North, but not quite cleared. A nice save there by Pirazzolo. She takes it down low into the corner, centers her pass. Loose puck out in front, and now finally cleared out by the defense. And now Marissa Gilardetti tries to bring it back out. Newton North having some difficulties clearing their zone. They finally get it out. But it looks like it will be Brookline High School puck in center ice. Try to dump to get back on side, and Newton North will take it away.
Newton North has been playing a bit more physical than Brookline thus far. A lot of Brookline players going to the ice. For women's hockey, the rules are a bit different. You're not allowed to be quite as physical. Newton North really playing the physicality to their advantage right now.
And that's the way that a lot of female hockey leagues play. They don't really encourage the physical play, so it's good to learn that early on and know where your boundaries are. The puck is in center ice, and now it'll be played by Samantha Clark. She dumps it down into the corner, and it's taken back and around by Ann Faye Neal. Played up at the half boards by Nicole Quinn. Intercepted at the point. Christina Walensky shoots one wide and into the corner. Now Newton North will take it back the other way. Streaking hard with it is Katie Caruso. Coming up, she has another body with her, takes a backhand, and a nice kick save by Megan Zach. It was a 2-on-1, and Caruso decided not to bring it. Now a 2-on-1 the other way. And a nice poke there by number 10, Nicole Quinn. Puck is cleared back out in the center, so quick action both ways, and neither side could cash in.
Caruso had a great opportunity there, went backhanded for that shot, just didn't get enough lift on it, and landed right in the Brookline goalie's pads.
Hannah Gallagly brought in 2 attempts, and she was blocked.
Connector on that one, and I can't hear you all the time if you hold it. We need to set it down so that I got it sound checked,
Okay.
and then it comes. Sound check it for me.
Check.
Face-off to Zach's right is won by Brookline High School. They skate hard, a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Karnofsky loses the puck in the slot. A nice defensive play by Hannah McGoldrick. And now taken back down the other way by Newton North. I don't know if we can take too many of these fast breaks going back the other way.
Yeah, Brookline really needs to start working on their passing a bit more. They're getting the opportunities, but they're just being a little bit selfish, trying to do it all themselves. In a team sport like hockey, that's not always going to work out to your favor.
Diamantopoulos intercepts the puck at center ice, but now it's brought back the other way. Here comes Catherine Walensky, the other senior captain on this team. Played back the other way by Newton North and intercepted at the point by Pirazzolo. Now Newton North with the puck at center ice. Do a little dump and chase. Puck doesn't quite go around, and Brookline will pick it back up. Pirazzolo still manages to have the puck at the half boards, and she'll bring it back out to center ice herself. Pass up ahead to Sandra Richardson, and intercepted by Caruso. Now Caruso skating hard, brings it up into the slot, takes a shot that goes wide. She had Zach beat there.
Caruso's really made some beautiful plays thus far, showing a really wide range of shot techniques. That wrister earlier, a nice slap shot right there. Look for her to be a factor later in this one.
Now Brookline having a difficult time clearing their zone. And Newton North had to get back on side. That was a lucky break for them. So they managed to get it in front of the Newton North bench. Backhand by Sampson to clear the zone. Doesn't quite go out. Now a centering pass and a shot wide there by number 22, Marissa Gilardetti. At the left face-off circle, Newton North centers a pass. No one is in the slot to receive it, though. Brookline will bring it back out. And now they finally clear it. That one was Sampson. She'll go out onto the bench for a quick line change and a dump in. This one will go for an icing, though. Newton North was over half ice there. So the puck will come back down into Brookline's offensive zone.
Brookline really not communicating well thus far. You see the two players running into each other on that last possession. Spacing really going to be pivotal as this game moves forward. We talked about how they're really just taking the puck themselves. Got to open up those passing lanes, and you can't do it if you're standing next to the person you're going to pass it to.
Another offensive zone faceoff win by Brookline led to a shot from the point by Christina Walensky. Intercepted and dumped back in the clearing attempt. And Brookline trying to get a handle on the puck and finally brought back into center ice. And Newton North skating very hard for it. This is number 10, Nicole Quinn. Shot and a goal on the rebound there by Shannon Fitzgerald. She had the rebound at the top of the slot, and just like that, it's 2-0.
Yeah, and this is a great start for Newton North. Besides their last game in which they lost 4-3 to Weymouth, they have not put up more than 2 points in a game this whole entire season. Having two this early is really the start that Newton North Tigers wanted.
And on senior night here, it seems to be the younger kids that are scoring the goals. Nicole Quinn got the first goal, a freshman, and now Shannon Fitzgerald, a sophomore, gets the second. Puck is intercepted and kept in the zone by Newton North. Behind the net now. Skating down and around with it is Fitzgerald. She tries to pass back out to the point, but it clears out. Now the Tigers try and dump it back in. They try to go on a line change, and the puck is misplayed there by Phoebe Sampson. Newton can't quite connect as they try to a one-timer setup. Laid up at the half boards, and now Brookline will finally try and clear it. A bunch of nice keep-ins there by Ashley Smith, and now Newton North had a couple attempts there, but couldn't quite connect on a third goal. So now Brookline really has to try and push it and get it out of the zone. That's going to be the key to getting this thing going, is to, get it into your offensive zone.
Yeah, Brookline really having trouble getting those clearing passes out of their zone. Newton North with some real good stick skills early in this one, batting down that puck and just keeping that offensive possession going.
The interesting thing that I'm noticing is that Newton North isn't having as many line changes as Brookline, and usually the team that gets caught leaving their players on the ice too long is the team that gets tired and beaten. But it seems like it's working for Newton North. They're getting a better feel for the ice. Quick shot off the face-off is blocked away by Zach. Rebound is handled by Newton North. At the face-off circle, Karnofsky tries to clear. Now she finally has possession. She will bring it out of the zone. Played up ahead. She'll take it herself, streaking up the left side. Tries to get in front of the crease, but she loses the puck. A nice defensive play there by the Tigers. Puck is kept back in by Pirazzolo. Now here comes an attempt here by Karnofsky. Catherine Walensky took the shot there from the low face-off circle area, but the puck is held onto by Leahy, and we'll have another stoppage with 5:03 to go in the first period.
Turning to the frequency of those line changes, you notice that the Brookline bench is a lot shallower than this Newton North bench, probably trying to keep the legs of their players fresh moving forward in this one. It's probably why we're seeing the slightly longer shifts from Newton North.
Puck brought down the other way by Newton North. Gillis takes a quick shot and a save there by Zach. So Brookline couldn't take advantage of the faceoff in their own end. They've been pretty good of winning those faceoffs and turning those into shots, but instead the Tigers take it away and bring it back down the other way.
Thing I've noticed from Zach thus far in this game is she's really coming out of that zone quite early, committing to that shot, and that really gives the offensive players for Newton North a much better angle on goal.
Face-off to Zach's left is eventually won by Brookline. Newton intercepted over the blue line, and it looks like number 11, Hannah McGoldrick, tried to bring it in offside. She was whistled for it. She'll come over to the bench as Newton North switches up lines for the face-off in the neutral zone. And that face-off was won by Newton North. They lost the puck and have to get back onside. Now, Brookline High School's defenseman doing a nice job of keeping the puck out of the defensive end. Played up along the boards right in front of the Brookline bench. Now number 4, Samantha Clark, manages to clear the puck down. It will not go for an icing, though, as number 9, Demetria Lyons, plays it back and around for the Tigers. Lyons playing for Tigers, who knew? Played out and ahead by Newton North. A nice rush here. Again, this is number 6, Ashley Smith. Takes a shot, rings off the post and out. Now rebound is corralled by Kayla McMillan. Played up along the half boards and cleared out by Brookline. Now skating up ahead. Here comes Brookline. Number 10, Lucy Batite, brings it back and into the corner. She has no reinforcements, though, as the Warriors go on a line change. Cleared back out and played now by Brookline. They dump it back in, and now it's intercepted again.
Brookline's passing just has not been crisp thus far, not finding the open woman. They really got to strengthen that part of their game if they're going to find any good goal-scoring opportunities.
And you can say that for both sides, really. I mean, the only reason that Newton North has been getting those goals is that they've come into the net really close and had those opportunities. Speaking of which, here comes another opportunity. Backhand, nice kick save there by Zach. That was a shot by Shannon Fitzgerald again. She is threatening to get a lot of goals tonight.
And Zach was a lot more patient with this one. Let the Newton North offensive player make the first move and then reacted accordingly. Allowed her to make a nice kick save right there.
Face-off to Zach's right. 2:56 to go in the first period. And the face-off is won by the Tigers. Intercepted very quickly there by Karnofsky. She skates hard with it, but loses the puck before she could enter the zone. Looks like no offside is going to be called. Karnofsky at the face-off circle loses the puck. And now Newton North bringing it back down the other way. Skating all alone as Hannah Gallagly takes a shot and a goal. She beats Zach over for just under her left glove, and it makes it 3-0 Newton North.
And the big thing is defense turning into offense right there. Newton North just absolutely smothering Karnofsky. Every time she touches the puck, there's at least 3 or 4 black and orange jerseys around her. And that time, that turnover just led to a beautiful rush for Newton North, and they go up huge early in this one, 3-0.
Maybe it's just this end of the ice. I mean, accounting for all the scoring, maybe Brookline will take advantage of it come the next period. Face-off at center ice is won by Brookline. They try to clear it back down, and now it'll be played in and around by Diamantopoulos. Intercepted by Brookline and brought back into the zone. A little bit of a trip there, but it was incidental. There have been no penalties called so far in this game, so relatively clean play for both sides. Down low and in front of the Tigers bench, that was number 21, Leah Howard, bringing it into the zone. She is offside. Late call there by the linesman. Finally gets it, stopping the clock with 1:55 to go in the first period.
Here comes another Brookline line change. Karnofsky coming back in. And Brookline would really love to get at least one goal on the board before they go into this first intermission.
And this is definitely a case of Brookline just trying to get its legs underneath themselves, trying to find some kind of rhythm. And that could be the key in a hockey game. Just find your rhythm and try and play to that. Played up ahead and offside by Newton North, so we'll get another neutral zone faceoff. So, just the other night, the women's beanpot was played here. A very exciting series of matchups between the 4 area colleges. I'm sure that a lot of these players would love to be playing in that come the next few years. Shot wide there by number 14, Catherine Walensky. Kept back in by Brookline. Now here comes a series of attempts. Down low by Walensky again is covered up by Leahy. And the faceoff will come to her right side.
Again, just too quick to put the puck on net. Jenna Brewer was wide open on the right side. Did not get the pass, though. Instead, they just fired it right on the goalie. And Leahy just smothering the puck.
Faceoff is won by Brookline. Shot from the point sails high. That shot was by Christina Walensky, but it looked like it was tipped on the way in. Down low, puck is played in and around by Gallagly. And taken up ahead. Intercepted there by Karnofsky. Played back down into the corner by Newton North. Up at the half boards, puck is intercepted at the point. And a nice centering pass there by Pirazzolo, almost tipped in by Karnofsky. So a nice series of opportunities there in the last minute, but now here comes Newton North the other way. Gallagly bringing it in. She has a centering pass there for Fitzgerald, but Fitzgerald couldn't play it right. Instead, it goes into the corner. Back down and behind the net comes Lucy Badite. And she manages to clear it, but this one will go the length of the ice very slowly for an icing, stopping the clock with 23.3 seconds to go in the first period.
Newton North just getting so many fast break opportunities. They probably could even be up by more than they are. Right there, that nice little one-time pass, just not handled well by Newton North. Could have been another easy goal, but already 3 goals, tying their season high. This is definitely looking like it's going to be Newton North's best game of the year thus far.
But interestingly enough, for Brookline, in the wins that they've had this season, they have scored 7 or more goals in each of them. So, if they can score 7, we might see a winner here. Backhand opportunity there by Karnofsky is nicely kicked away by Leahy. And Brookline won't get another opportunity this period, as that was Sandra Richardson trying to get a shot back in and it was blocked away. So, first period all went Newton North's way that time, as they scored 3 in the opening frame. So, quick intermission coming up here now.
Will be.
So we are ready to begin the second period of action here. Both teams switch sides. It'll be Brookline skating right to left and Newton North skating left to right. Face-off at center ice is won by the Warriors. Played up ahead by Sampson, but the puck is intercepted and brought back by McMillan. Puck now in the corner. Passes back down around, and a shot is loose in the crease. Initially, it was saved there by Megan Zach, but she let it go, and now the rebound is played up by Newton North. Shot wide in the slot by Gillis, and now cleared back out to center. McMillan goes back to play it. Tries to pass up ahead, and it's intercepted by Karnofsky. Karnofsky seems to be really stifled by this defense. She can't get anything going.
You look at it again, she's really not being able to beat that first defender, and when she is, she's just meets 2 or 3 more. It's a wall in front of her every time. They're going to make her pass the puck if Brookline's going to win today.
Shot off the post there by Fitzgerald at the right face-off circle. Kept in by Newton North, and a shot by the point goes wide. Played down and into the corner. Fitzgerald comes away with it, and that's a nice defensive play there by Karnofsky to take it away. Now puck is intercepted at the left face-off circle. And now the Tigers have it again. Down low in the crease, a backhand. Fitzgerald wide on the backhand now. Puck goes back out into center, and skating hard for it is Catherine Walensky. She won't get it, though. Puck stays in front of the Brookline bench.
Yeah, and Zach has really had trouble guarding that far post today. We saw that one ricochet off, but 2 out of the 3 goals have beaten her far side. She needs to be a little more aware of it, as Brookline is going to get their first power play of the game, and this is a huge opportunity for the Warriors.
And let's see, it is number 9, Demetria Lyons, getting the call for a trip. So it'll be a minute 30 power play here for the Warriors. And we'll see if they can hold on to possession here. That's going to be the big key. If they can hold on to this possession, win an offensive faceoff, which they've been doing, then this power play should be in good shape. If not, then they're going to have a difficult time getting back into the zone. And the faceoff is won by Newton North. They do manage to clear it. It will go the length of the ice. Christina Walensky goes back to get it. She clears up ahead. And now Lucy Badite loses it at center ice. Skated up ahead is Bridget Gillis. She's just going to try and burn time off the clock. Tries to whip it back down, but she whiffs. And now she finally has backup there. Nice kick save there by Phoebe Sampson to keep the puck from going down the length of the ice.
And here's what you want to see if you are Brookline. Karnofsky and Walensky coming in on that last line change with 45 seconds left in this power play. Hopefully they can get it to one of their big-time players and get a shot off right now.
Nice pass there by Christina Walensky. She hit her sister, Catherine Walensky, up near the blue line. Now a shot wide by Brookline. We're going to have a penalty coming up here on Catherine Walensky. She high-sticked Courtney Leahy as she was attacking the net. She got her stick up near her head and... Or no, actually, this call is going to go against Newton North, actually.
I think it may have been another tripping call. That high stick was caused by the trip. They threw her into the goalie. Brookline with a huge opportunity right now, not only with this 5-on-3 in the next 22 seconds, but they're going to be on the power play for quite some time.
So a 5-on-3 for the next 22 seconds. Face-off is won by Brookline. There was a pass for down low by Brookline that didn't quite connect, and instead Newton North clears it back down. So 10 seconds to go on the 5-on-3, and the Warriors have to skate hard, move it up ahead. Nice intercept there by Gallagly. She tries to bring him back down, but Sandra Richardson knocks it back in. 5-on-3 is over, and we have a minute 5 power play left here for the Warriors. Puck is cleared back down by Newton North, and they're doing an excellent job on this penalty kill. Brookline still hasn't taken any shots.
Yeah, Brookline's still struggling to pass the puck. Even when they've won the faceoff, they've tried to throw it in real quick and try and get a nice little tip in, but Newton North just doing a great job at causing some confusion, putting a lot of bodies in front of the net, and they've been stopping Brookline so far.
Karnofsky takes advantage of getting a little more open ice than usual. She skates into the zone and passes back to the top of the zone to Pirazzolo, who dumps down low. Shot by number 14, Catherine Walensky, kicks off of Leahy's skate. Goes back into the corner. 19 seconds to go in the power play now. Cleared back up ahead and misplayed by Sandra Richardson. She could have kept that in the zone. Instead, she lets it go by her. This power play will come to an end as Brookline tries to clear it back down and into neutral ice. 5 seconds to go in that one. Karnofsky comes into the zone. Newton North's defense backed up a little bit. Nice centering pass. Shot and a goal there down low by Samantha Clark. I'm very surprised that Newton North's defense backed up on that one and allowed a great opportunity for Brookline.
Yeah, and I think the key part of that play was for actually Newton North. Montopoulos actually set a screen for Leahy right there. She could not see the puck. She was having trouble picking it up. Brookline just hammered it right home.
So it makes the score 3-1 with 10:29 to go in the second period. And now Brookline will hope to get some fuel off that one as they score. I believe the power play was over by the time that goal was scored, but they did take advantage of having to wait for Newton North to get back 5-on-5 in the defensive zone. Puck is down low for Newton North. A couple stabs, but nothing clean gotten there. Now Brookline clears it back out into center. Newton North gets back the puck, and they'll reset here. Skating hard with it is Katie Caruso. Into the slot, takes a shot, and a nice tip goes high and into the net. Nice defensive play there by Brookline. They did not back down.
Caruso really showing off some fancy stick work early in that one. You remember there was some great opportunities she had in the first period. Another one right there, just going wide around that Brookline defender and getting a nice shot opportunity. Fired it a little high, but still a great look.
So Karina Martins is actually in net now. Neglected to mention that at the start of the period. She hasn't really been challenged much, but now we're starting to see her. She is another senior on this team. We'll see who gets the play in the third period between the two senior goaltenders. Played back and around by Newton North. It's in their defensive zone now. Up at the half boards, played up ahead by Phoebe Sampson. Karnofsky had a shot in the slot. A rebound attempt by Catherine Walensky is stoned, and the puck goes back out to neutral ice. Newton North intercepts over the blue line, but Brookline manages to keep it in that blue line area before Newton North can finally get it back and bring it back. And now here comes Karnofsky. She has a one-on-one the other way. Enters the slot, takes a shot. Nice block save there. And kicked away by Courtney Leahy. Now Newton North with the puck at the half boards. Intercepted by the Warriors and kept down low. They're back up to the point. Brookline seems not really willing to get their sticks out and try and keep these pucks in the zone. They'd rather just reset and get back on side.
Yeah, it's really interesting. You waste so much energy chasing that puck all the way back into your own zone and then coming back. As this one's going to be an icing. But Brookline, yeah, just not great stick skills in general, both passing the puck and intercepting passes. They're just not deflecting as much as they should, and that's because it really looks like their sticks are up in the air a lot of the time. They're not keeping them low. They're not blocking those passing lanes, and it's really letting Newton North get a lot of very good looks.
That's more. It seems to be more of a passive kind of play, waiting for opportunities to come to them instead of making opportunities happen. Puck is played up ahead by Hannah McGoldrick. She has a nice pass up ahead to Shannon Fitzgerald. Takes a shot, but she was well defended there by Pirazzolo. The shot goes into the corner now and played up ahead by the Warriors. Up against the boards, McGoldrick keeps the puck in the zone. Now dumped back down in by Gallagly. And Quinn goes back to play it behind the net. Tries to center her pass for Gallagly. But instead now, puck is intercepted by Samantha Clark. They have a 2-on-2 the other way. Not skating too hard, but they still get a pass behind the net. And a nice keep in there at the point by Brookline. And that was number 14, Catherine Walensky, who tried to enter the slot with the pass, but she was well defended. Now the Tigers come back the other way. They dump, and they will go on a line change themselves. Played back down into the corner by Sandra Richardson. She's skating right into these fresh-legged Tiger players. She manages to center her pass, but intercepted by Newton North. Back down in the defensive slot, Christina Walensky passes up ahead to her sister again, up at the boards. Walensky still manages to get a shot off, centers her pass now. And now Karnofsky behind the net. Backhand. She has a couple players out in front, but Brookline can't convert. They still keep the puck in the zone. Karnofsky in the slot, doing a nice job of holding on to the puck. Tries to center a pass, but good Newton North defense there.
Karnofsky's really been making the defenders miss a lot more often. She's having trouble early in this game, but starting to slowly get her legs under her and getting some better looks.
Elia McDade with a couple of shots down low in the faceoff circle, but Martin's leg was there to stop both attempts. And now A long pass by Sandra Richardson goes down behind the net for an icing, stopping the clock with 5:55 to go in the middle frame here. They should keep a set like shots on goal up on the scoreboard. That'd be nice to see. I'm wondering who's doing better right now. I think definitely the first period was Newton North's, but Brookline seems to come back with a lot more shots this period.
Yeah, Brookline has definitely gotten a couple of good opportunities this period. Of one too many wraparounds probably for the coach's liking, but they've definitely gotten the puck deeper into the Newton North zone than they had in the first, and it's getting them better looks.
Faceoff was won previously by Newton North, and that was Ashley Smith with the shot at the top of the zone. Another quick faceoff win by Newton North, and Kayla McMillan gets another shot in. Two great saves there by Martins. She seems to have a nice glove on her. She's very confident with that.
Yeah, I think Martin's definitely going to get the nod from the way she has played in this period. Her reflexes just seem to be a lot better, given that Brookline's defense has been a lot better this period, limiting the Newton North fast break. But she's definitely looked a lot more confident, a lot more consistent than Zach did in the first period.
So that was 3 successive face-off wins in the offensive zone there. Almost had a fourth there. And they had 3 quick shots, all saved by Martins. A couple of opportunities for Newton North in the slot. Can't quite convert. And now an intercept there by Kayla McMillan. Will have a stoppage and another trip. And I believe that one is going against Newton North. The fans and the Newton North bench are not happy with that call.
Yeah, it looked like the two players just really ran into each other on that one. If it was anything, it may have been a roughing or something. The Brookline player really hit the ice hard. But Newton North is going to get their 3rd penalty of the period after we saw absolutely none. And just as we say it, look at it there. Shots on goal, 16 for Brookline. I wonder what it is for the guests of Newton North. That just went up on the scoreboard.
They might fill that in a sec. But it's going to be Kayla McMillan serving 1:30 in the box for a trip. So we'll see if Brookline can take advantage of another power play situation. Face-off was won by Newton North, and they clear it the length of the ice. And number 3, Christina Walensky, had to skate very hard for that, as Newton North was challenging on a nice play by Hannah Gallagly. She's done a great job this period, or this game, of skating hard for the puck and creating opportunities.
It's going to be interesting to see if Brookline can get into a set offense right now and get the puck to Karnofsky. She's going to take the face-off right here, but if they can get her an open look, I think she's pretty confident she'll be able to put it home.
Another face-off won by the Tigers. Almost a shot and a dump there by Katie Caruso. Just goes wide of Martins. And now Brookline will skate hard with it into neutral ice. Richardson brings it in. Dumps the puck to the side of the net. And played up ahead. Caruso clears it out to center. Christina Walensky dumps it back in. And now here goes Caruso again. She seems to have a very strong shot, because not a lot of players can get that much force behind a slapper and clear it the length of the ice.
She's so quick, changing directions right there, just skating right around Karnofsky in the Newton North defensive end, able to clear that puck. Really no shots at all for Brookline right now. It's been a pretty uneventful power play.
Richardson clears it back down in, but Caruso intercepts it again. It seems to be Richardson to Caruso a lot, this power play. Now Richardson tries to clear again, but it's intercepted by number 22, Marissa Gilardetti. A shot attempt there is blocked away. So at the end of that power play, Newton North actually had more shots than Brookline. Gilardetti at the faceoff circle, centers the pass, point-blank shot, couple of saves there by Martins. Puck is still loose at the top of the crease, and oh my goodness, Martins is there for all those saves. She is doing a fantastic job. We have a player on the ice, and that is the senior Sandra Richardson. She's down at the top of the crease after that scrum.
Yeah, I think she fell while everyone was there. May have gotten poked in the face or something. She's clutching her helmet.
Well, thankfully, players at this level and in college wear face masks, so it wouldn't be anything serious, but Richardson is still down on her side. The trainer and the coach, Sarah Musculus, out talking to her.
Yeah, the thing you want to be concerned about is maybe not she getting it in her face, but that stick or slipping down and getting her in the neck a little bit. That can be really painful.
Well, let's see. She's turned away from us, so we can't really see what she's favoring, what she's pointing to. It looks to be maybe a leg issue. But while we have a break in the action here with 3:16 to go in the second period, Karina Martins has really stepped up here for the Warriors and turned this into a game for them.
Yeah, it's you wouldn't even think this is the same Warrior team that played the first period because of Karina Martins. I think it's really safe to say that Zach would have let at least one of those goals in. She's been so quick, especially that glove side, like you were saying, really confident with it, going to it consistently. But she's made all sorts of saves this period, showing a lot of versatility. And she's what's keeping Brookline at least in this game. I wouldn't say it's close yet, but she's definitely kept them in it.
Tigers had a bunch of opportunities there down low, right in front of the crease, and at point blank, Martin stopped all of them. So Richardson skates off the ice on her own power. She seemed to be favoring, I believe, her left leg. She's sitting on the bench now, and it was good to see both sides giving their stick salutes for her getting up and off the ice. You don't want to see that on senior night when one of your seniors goes down. Face-off is won by Newton North. Intercepted down low in the corner by Pirazzolo. And now in the slot, this is Leah Howard. Shot and a kick save, rebound. There was a Newton North player down low, but she couldn't quite handle the puck, so more opportunities kicked away by Martins. Now the puck is cleared down the length of the ice, but it will not go all the way for an icing. A nice clear there by Brookline. Kept down low by Catherine Walensky. And now Karnofsky had an opportunity at the right side of the net. Puck sails through, though. Kept in by Christina Walensky. So the Walenskys are doing a fantastic job this game. Both Christina and Catherine.
And I really like what Karnofsky did on that last possession. Instead of going for the wraparound, which she's done a bunch, she started behind the goal and then cut back hard to that near post. Almost got the goalie out of position.
Karnofsky had a nice pass there across to Catherine Walensky. Shot off the post by Katie Caruso. Caruso is snake-bitten.
Oh, and she really had some juice behind that one. I don't think the Brookline goalie even saw it coming.
So, puck is now in the Warriors' defensive zone. Cleared up ahead. It's a 2-on-2 the other way. A centering pass for Sydney Karnofsky doesn't quite connect. And now Hannah Gallagly will take it back the other way, skating hard. Gets by her defender, takes a shot and a goal. She finally beat Karina Martins. Nice play there by Gallagly. She took that all herself.
Martin's really beating herself up on that one. Gallagly didn't get much on it, but it was just enough. And again, that far post, just the ultimate enemy of this Brookline team so far.
And her defense really didn't help her out there. It was a 2-on-1, and then the defender just got lost, bite the dust, and it was a 2-on-0 before you knew it. So on those situations, you can't really blame the goalie. Then they have to go both ways and kind of split their duty, try and make sure that both angles are blocked. So it's 4-1 now, Newton North, with 1:05 to go in the second period. Puck is in the Brookline offensive zone, but Newton controls it and clears it back down to center. Played up ahead by McGoldrick, and now up ahead to Bridget Gillis, right in front of the penalty boxes. Now the Tigers have it. Now here comes Jill Ardetti, takes a shot, rebound, and another goal. So Martins had a couple of stops there, but she couldn't get the final block off. I believe that it is going to be, couldn't quite see the number. The action was kind of fast there, but it's Kayla McMillan who gets the goal.
Yeah, and again, we talked about it earlier, Brookline for much of this second period limiting the fast break opportunities for Newton North. Last two plays, Newton North has been able to break out a little bit, get some favorable matchups, and they've put it home both times.
So now approaching 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Another couple opportunities there for Newton North. This side over here right in front of us is getting very excited at the opportunities. But now skating hard with it is Karnofsky the other way. Brings it into the zone. She loses it in the slot. She just can't seem to handle it. Now Richardson back on the ice. That's a good sight to see for Newton North, or for Brookline. A couple of opportunities in the slot. Blocked away there by Leahy and knocked back behind the net. And now the Tigers bring it back down the other way. And Richardson is caught on the ice. The period will end, though, before Leah McDade will get an opportunity. But a couple of quick goals there in the last minute of play. And now it's 5-1 Newton North at the second intermission. So final period of action here at Walter Brown Arena. And it's Newton North with a 5-1 lead. And the face-off is won by Brookline. And they come out quickly and hard on the initial face-off. But the puck is whistled dead as the referee lost sight of it, even though the puck was loose. And we have another goaltending change, this time for Newton North. Freshman Haley Ring is in. Even though I thought Courtney Leahy was doing fantastic in net, they're giving the freshman some time in net.
Yeah, with a 4-goal lead, you want to always try and get your young players some experience when you can, or at least when you feel comfortable doing it. The 4 goals, definitely a big lead, but we'll see if Brookline can counter that, maybe get some goals on this freshman, get back into this game.
And Karina Martins is still in net for Brookline High School. I think that's a good move. Newton North challenging with it. A couple of shots coming in, and a nice save there by Martins, icing the puck. Still less than a minute into the third period here. Face-off will come to Martins' left side. So after a nice offensive burst there to begin the period by Brookline, they win the face-off in their defensive zone, something that they haven't been doing a lot lately. But now brought back the other way by the Tigers. Skating hard with it is Gallagly. Up the left side. Nice defense there by Richardson. And now it goes back into the opposite corner. Centering attempt is blocked away by Karnofsky. Behind the net now. Karnofsky loses the puck, but she'll regain the puck back at the half boards. Now Richardson tries to clear it back out, and she finally does do that. Skating around with it now is Nicole Quinn. She dumps back in. The Tigers will go on a line change. Despite that line change, Hannah Gallagly still has the puck. Now skating back the other way is Phoebe Sampson. 2-on-2 the other way. She has Catherine Walensky with her. And instead of passing across, she instead dumps back down into the corner. And Newton North will take it. Intercepted at the half boards by Lucy Badite. But no one is there to receive her pass, and the Tigers will take it back now. Leah Howard up the left side. Down in the corner. She tries to pass, but some nice defense there by Christina Walensky. Up at the half boards. Newton North did come away with it, but it was brought back out to center ice by number 10, Lucy Badite. Now Badite lost sight of the puck. And Brookline plays it offside. Samantha Clark bringing the puck actually back into the neutral zone, out of the offensive zone, but that is an offside. 12:29 to go in the third period.
I don't know if any kind of pep talk really happened in that locker room in between periods, but Brookline really coming out, and we're seeing the exact same play that's gotten them into this hole. Finally, a nice centering pass right there.
Well, we saw the small senior celebration that happened. A couple opportunities here. The top of the crease. Tahira Salik had a couple of shots in front, but couldn't quite connect. Newton North skating back down the other way. Nice defensive play there. Leah Howard couldn't handle the puck. Back behind the net, now intercepted by Brookline. There was a nice senior celebration right before the beginning of this game. And you could tell that Coach Musculus was very emotional with her players. So I imagine that there was a very passionate intermission speech there to her seniors as well as to the rest of the team, as this is the last home game that these girls will play before next season.
Yeah, Brookline goes on the road this Saturday versus Weymouth, and then finishes up their schedule on the 18th.
Nice goal there. Sydney Karnofsky with a beautiful pass to Catherine Walensky in front of the crease, and it was a 2-on-1 that Brookline actually converted on. Walensky knocks it in from the right side of the net, making it 5-2 in favor of Newton North.
And Newton North their tactic finally going against them. We said they were pretty much going to make Karnofsky pass the puck if they were going to score. That time she did. Walensky came through on the other end.
Face-off at center ice was won by Newton North. But now look at this. Karnofsky intercepts it, and she has Walensky again. She's going to pass across. Shot is blocked away. A nice save there by Haley Ring. So that Karnofsky-Walensky combo is really working well right now in this third period. Puck is taken away by Newton North behind the net. Kristen McMillan can't quite clear it. Up at the half boards. Now skating hard. It's a 3-on-1 in favor of Newton North. A weak shot, though, as that was, I believe, number 16, Kayla McMillan, entering the zone. She opted not to pass to either of her wingers. And instead, it's an easy save there by Karina Martins. Probably her easiest of the game.
Yeah, that was a peculiar break for Newton North. They had 3 players, but the right winger kind of dropped back, and then the center really ended up right next to her left wing. No spacing, had to just fire it on net. No opportunity, though.
Face-off was won by the Tigers. And that was Katie Caruso with a backhand attempt. But she was met with a kick save by Martins. And now Brookline tried to clear it out, but it was intercepted by Caruso. Takes a shot that's blocked into the corner by Pirazzolo. Knocked back down ahead out of the corner by Brookline. Kept in at the point. Caruso now coming up. Backhand pass through the slot. Doesn't connect. But Gallagly will get the puck back in the corner. Centers her pass, but Quinn had her back to the pass, and instead it goes back to the opposite corner. Shannon Fitzgerald now takes a shot, and it goes right through Martin's legs. The shot kind of caught her by surprise. Goes in for another Newton North goal. 6-2 with 9:37 to go in the game.
Newton North has just done a great job at killing any momentum Brookline ever gets, always responding immediately to their goals. 6-2. This one's starting to look pretty bleak for the Warriors.
So now the face-off back at center ice. Official getting a new puck out there, checking to make sure everything is all square. Got to give a big props to the Zamboni driver. He did a nice job of clearing off the ice. But already a little over 5 minutes into this period, and skate already looks all scuffed up. The face-off in neutral ice now. I believe the puck was played in offside. And now skating hard the opposite way is Catherine Walensky. She had Karnofsky again with her, but the pass couldn't connect as it hit a defender, and now Newton North brings it back the other way in offside, stopping the clock with 9:03 to go in the period.
And just too little too late, it seems like, for the Warriors. Karnofsky and Walensky finally starting to get that nice little 1-2 punch going on those fast breaks, but have not gotten enough opportunities.
They interestingly had the clock actually running during that stoppage in play. So now we're at 8:40 to go in the period. Puck is kept in by the Tigers. But now Newton North comes back with it the other way. And now here comes Walensky. Instead, she has Richardson with her. Tries to center the pass over to Richardson. But a nice defensive play there by number 6, Ashley Smith. A couple of opportunities in front of the crease. Puck is still loose. Richardson wraps around. Or no, that was Karnofsky tried to wrap around. But Newton North had a couple of defenders in the crease. And the puck couldn't reach Haley Ring. Behind the net now, Ashley Smith.
Ring really doing a good job in net for such a young player, picking up that puck well on that Karnofsky wraparound.
Puck is kept in by Brookline. Now intercepted, brought back down. This one will go the length of the ice for an icing, so an offensive zone faceoff, and a rare one coming up for the Warriors. They had a lot of them in the first period, not so much in the last two.
Yeah, and they had a couple in the second period just mainly because of the power plays that they went on. But Brookline, if they've done anything really right today, they've won a majority of the faceoffs. We'll see if they can come out with this one and get a look.
So Brookline kept the puck in their own zone, in the offensive zone. But now Newton North clears it. Interesting play there by Martins. Instead of icing it with the approaching Newton North player, that was Marissa Gilardetti, she instead opted to clear it back out. Now the play is whistled dead. Keeping the clock running here in the third period. 7:10 to go in the game. Face-off in neutral ice. And the puck is won by Newton North. They clear it back down into their defensive zone. Played up and around by Kristen McMillan. Dump back up ahead. Here comes Gilardetti skating hard. It is number 3, Christina Walensky, who intercepts. She tries to hit Richardson. Instead, Karnofsky comes back with it. It's a one-on-one the other way. She skates around number 4, Kristen McMillan, comes into the crease. She had an opportunity to snap it in there. She has a nice pass over to Richardson. Richardson hits it off the post. Now Brookline playing with a little bit of life. Keeping it in the zone. No, now it sneaks back out into neutral ice. That was number 12, Isabella Pirazzolo. Now in the Brookline defensive zone. Richardson with it. She can't quite take advantage of Newton North's line change. And now Karnofsky brings it into the zone, but the puck is tipped back into neutral ice. A 2-on-1 the other way. Here comes Fitzgerald, takes a shot. It comes in weak. And a nice save there by Martins. Up at the point, a slapper blocked by Karnofsky. Now Karnofsky coming back the other way. Numbers not in her favor. She gets by the defense, has a centering pass there for number 14, Catherine Walensky, but can't connect. Puck is kept at the top of the zone by number 3, Christina Walensky, but the shot sails over the net, and it's played out by Newton North. Up ahead now. This is number 14, Hannah Gallagly. I've had to say her name a lot. She takes a shot, and a glove save there by Martins. And that one will stop the clock. 5:17 to go in the period, and the faceoff will come to her left side.
Wonder if the running clock earlier was just a mistake by the scorekeeper. I'm not exactly sure if Massachusetts women's hockey rules say that if you're up by a certain amount in the third period, the clock begins to run, but obviously a little indecisive right now about what he wants to be doing.
Not quite sure. But now here comes another opportunity for Newton North. That was a nice deke there by Leah Howard to get the opportunity. Now Newton North still has it. Quick shot by Howard again in the slot. She's blocked again. Puck is now in neutral ice. Both sides getting a little louder as the period goes on. Here comes Howard again. Coming up the left side. Takes a shot and a kick save there by Martins. Behind the net now. And it's cleared out to the face-off circle. Not quite cleared out of the zone, though. Now Brookline has possession of the puck. They do clear it, but this one will go the length of the ice for an icing. And, yes, the clock stops now with 4:22. I thought it was going to keep running.
He's teasing us over there now.
I know. They let a few seconds run off the clock and then finally decided to stop it. So face-off will be to Martin's left side in the Brookline defensive zone. Face-off is won by the Warriors. Karnofsky now. She skates it up ahead. She has Catherine Walensky again with her. 2-on-2, gets by her defender. Tries to center the pass. Walensky touched it, but she couldn't quite push it in. So now it's at the half boards and into the corner now. Kristen McMillan plays it behind the net. Intercepted by Brookline. Couple of opportunities there. Karnofsky and Richardson were in the crease, but they couldn't locate the puck. So now Newton brings it back down into the offensive zone to get a line change. And Christina Walensky skating hard. I got to say, I love the play of the Walenskys. They are very fast skaters, and it's a shame that they won't be able to play with each other come next season. Puck is played up again off the half boards. And, of course, you can't forget the play of Sydney Karnofsky. She has been the catalyst for this Warrior team tonight.
Yeah, she's really looked good this period, starting to find her teammates, create scoring chances. Unfortunately, it's been in just this one. If she's been playing like this all game today, the score may be significantly different.
A shot in the slot there by Newton North. Puck is still loose on the side of the net. Martins pushes it away and into the corner. Newton North can't quite handle the puck, and instead Brookline will come away with it. Number 10, Lucy Badite, loses the puck at the point, but she has number 12, Isabella Pirazzolo there to help her. And now pulling back in their defensive zone. Here comes Newton North. Skating very hard is Katie Caruso. She enters the slot, skates around, takes a shot that goes high. Caruso has just been skating laps around these defenders. She's not only a great stick handler, but she is also great on her skates. Up at the half boards. Newton North plays it. Up ahead. A backhand attempt. And I believe Martins is sitting on the backhand shot by Nicole Quinn from the slot. She just managed to bring her pads together just in time to stop it and stop the clock with 1:52 to go in the game.
Yeah, returning to Caruso. We've talked so much about Karnofsky today, fourth leading scorer in the Bay State Conference. But Caruso's really looked like the best player on the ice the entire game. She's much faster than everyone else. Her shot's much more powerful, and her stick work is just impeccable, just skating around everyone. It's almost dizzying to watch.
Now here comes Karnofsky again. That one was played offside, and Brookline has to get back on. They had 3 rushing. Their 2 captains and their alternate. But instead now, Newton coming back the other way hard. Nicole Quinn backhands her pass up along the boards. Intercepted by Karnofsky. She passes up ahead to Catherine Walensky. 1-on-1 the other way. She gets by her defender. She had Richardson trailing. And tries for the wraparound shot that's blocked away. And now we'll have a call here. It's going to be a body checking call, I believe. And that one will go on Katie Caruso. So the first call against the captain. And this penalty should bring us to the end of the game. It's 1:30. We have 56.9 seconds to go in this game.
Now, although you are down 6-2 and you obviously can't salvage it, do you pull your goalie right here, maybe put another goal on the board? Just a bit of a morale boost for your team, losing like this on senior night.
Puck is kept in by Christina Walensky. I was having problems pronouncing her name. Puck down low, and a shot attempt on the backhand by Karnofsky is kicked away. Brookline still has possession. Christina Walensky shoots from the point, goes through the skates of Sandra Richardson, and now played up ahead. Here comes Newton North. They have numbers coming back the other way. A shot and a goal short-handed. That was a nice shot by number 8, Leah McDade. Is it number 6? Oh, sorry. It's number 6, Ashley Smith. Got my 6 and my 8 mixed up there. So a shorthanded goal with 27 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, and she just fit that in such a tight spot over Martin's right shoulder. Just a beautiful placement of that puck.
So the clock continued to run before the puck was dropped. And the puck is handled in the corner by Newton North behind the net. They lead 7-2 as we are under 10 seconds in this game left. Brought up ahead. One last rush attempt for Brookline High School. A shot goes in. Oh, my goodness. That was a last-second shot by Sydney Karnofsky on senior night, and how appropriate. She manages to get it in. That is the final goal of the game, a power play goal by Sydney Karnofsky.
Wow, she fired that one from the blue line, went top shelf over the glove hand. I know this is probably a disappointing loss for the Warriors, losing 7-3 on senior night, but you gotta love that your last shot taken at home in your high school career was a beauty like that one.
And that is something that the team can rally around. They lose tonight's matchup to their arch rival 7-3, but excellent play by Sydney Karnofsky, Catherine Walensky, Sandra Richardson, Megan Zach, and Karina Martins, all 5 seniors shining on senior night. So it's a 7-3 final here at Walter Brown. Newton North takes senior night away from Brookline High School. So, Zach, it was a great night for a lot of players, but for some certain Brookline High School Warriors, they shine above others.
Yeah, you really got to look at 2 players in particular that stood out today for Brookline. First, obviously, Sydney Karnofsky. She started a little bit slow, but got some momentum late, and a nice assist, and then that buzzer beater goal, that beautiful top shelf slap shot to end the game. And they both really played well. Martins came in the second period. Karina Martins, the goaltender, senior also, came in the second period after the first goalie, Zach, let up 3 goals in the first. And although she also let up 4 goals, in the next 2 periods, she really looked confident, made some beautiful saves, and really kept the damage to a minimum for the Warriors.
And then meanwhile, on Newton North's side, it seemed to be more of a team effort as the team really got a lot of opportunities and got things going, but there were some players that still shined above the others.
Yeah, well, as expected, Katie Caruso looked great today. She was really skating circles around this Brookline defense. But you got to look to Courtney Leahy, this senior captain, also the goalie, played beautifully. She did not play the final period because they were up 5-1, but only allowed 1 goal in those first 2 periods, making just a wide variety of saves. She looked unbelievable.
So it's a 7-3 final, not going Brookline High School's way, but it was still a very memorable senior night here at Walter Brown Arena. For Zach Bright, I'm Nick Bove. We'll see you next time on BA TV.